that pot, put it up a night, yeah, I'm about to cook it up. I'm about to cook it up. I'm about to cook it up.
Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a 5-pound brisket. We're going to be cooking a beef brisket. It's not 5 pounds, it's 2.85 pounds, so almost 3-pound brisket. First we're gonna marinate it for 24 hours and then cook it. You can see. I'm gonna do it Texas style. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna marinate it and let it sit for 24 hours. But right now, what you see is just the brisket. We got fat side there, and the other side. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna marinate it. I'm gonna base it with a little bit of seasoning first, inject it with some marinade, and then I'm gonna Ziploc it up, put it in the fridge for 24 hours, and then we're gonna come back to it. All right.
The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets was flying.
Right now I'm injecting it.
Got it in my name now. I'm shooting. Never understand why they do it. Someone cut the channel off the news before I lose it. I ain't even tripping. If you with it, then we looting. Let me put this Louis in the back of Suzuki. Oh, he had to break it down so smoothly. They gon' say it's not about race, but we moving. Oh, pow, cut the trade pound. Had to put in my name. Wish a nigga play now. Any given day, I'll be here to.
That's good. Now that we've injected it, now we're gonna season it.
We in the new rules. Niggas got hips, so we don't lose the projects. About to hit Rodale with my little cousin Marcus. Someone threw a whole brick.
And of course, you need to wash your hands. Already done that. Put that on camera.
They opened the fire at the kilo. Them bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lie.
As you can see, it's nice and seasoned. Both sides. Now we're gonna open up our Ziploc bag. And we're gonna just drop it in there. Just like so. And then take the rest of the marinade that we put together. Okay. There we go. So we got it zipped up. Like I said, we're going to refrigerate that for 24 hours, and we'll come back to it. Okay, so it's been 24 hours, and our brisket has been in the refrigerator the entire time, marinating in our sauce and also the rub that I put on it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and take it out of this Ziploc bag here. Good. And here it is here, so you guys can see it. That here is the fat side, so you can see it's nice and juiced up, marinated. Okay. And what I have here to my right is my wood chips that we're going to use to smoke. I've been soaking these wood chips. I think these are mesquite wood chips. Been soaking these also for 24 hours in just water, room temperature water. Okay, so with this, what we're going to do now is I am going to put it on the smoker. Before I do that, I'm going to put some more of our dry rub on it and let it sit for about 30 minutes with the dry rub up there as I prepare the grill with the wood chips and the charcoal. I'm actually using a charcoal smoker as opposed to the Masterbuilt electric smoker that I've used in the past. So it may come out slightly different, but definitely good. I've done it before, but so that's what we're gonna do. So let's do it. So like I said, we're going to rebase this with some more seasoning, and okay, all sides. Get all sides of the brisket.
Smoothly. They gon' say it's not about race, but we moving. Whole pile, cut the tray pound, had to put in my name. Wish a nigga play now. Any given day, I'll be headed to the pulpit.
As you guys can see, the brisket is seasoned. Now it's time to go on the smoker. So let's go ahead and prepare our smoker now. Okay, so out here, as you can see, we have our smoker portion of the grill, and then this is where the brisket will sit. In here, I use a different type of charcoal. I use the oak and hickory hardwood lump charcoal. So it's like little wood lumps. They actually burn hotter and longer. And this is going to smoke for roughly 6.5, 7 hours. So we want to get something that's we're gonna have to keep replenishing the charcoal lumps and also the wood chips. So let's go ahead and put the wood chips on. So like I said earlier, these wood chips have been sitting in water for the same amount of time as the brisket's been marinated in the fridge. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these wood chips and we're gonna place them beside, not on top, but beside the charcoal. And what it's gonna do is gonna create a lot of smoke. And it's gonna start here in this portion, and it's gonna go through this inner compartment here, and then smoke up this whole area of the grill. So go ahead and do that now. What I like to do at the start of my smoke, I like to wrap my brisket. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna set it up here, and we're gonna keep an eye on it every hour or two, check the temperature. And it doesn't matter whether you put the fat side up or the fat side down.
The clock tower, little tear gas, clear the whole place out. I'll be back with the hazmat for the next.
And like I said, we're gonna let that smoke for about 6.5 hours, and we'll check back on it in a little bit. Good. Okay, so we've been cooking. All right, so we've been cooking for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Go ahead and check on it, and we're gonna unwrap the brisket. All right, so what we have is brisket. We'll cook it for a couple hours more, unwrapped, and see how she turns out.
Okay, it's been about 7 hours.
So I just got done smoking the brisket for 7.5, 8 hours. And I let it rest for about an hour, meaning while it's still hot, you want to let it just sit before you slice it for about an hour. Then I sliced it up, and this is what we're at, and it lets you guys see what we have. So that is a Texas style brisket. So if you like this video, please subscribe, share, subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. We're gonna be cooking it up. Okay, thanks. Peace.
Goddamn lie.